Hello, and welcome to the BioMight Learning Series on the elements. Today we're going to see how to use the BioMight animation engine to instruct your audience or your students in your class on the basic elements that comprise the human body. Let's dive in and take a look. This is the BioMight's project page. This is where you maintain your projects that you build in the future. For now, just click at the upper magnifying glass on the first row. Upper left-hand corner is the elements icon. Press this to access them. Here we see the basic elements that comprise the human body. We see aluminum, boron, calcium, carbon, chlorine, chromium, cobalt, copper, fluorine, hydrogen, iodine, iron, magnesium. We have nickel, vanadium, and sulfur. And we can look up here if you're unsure. And you can see the atomic weight and the percent that it makes up our body, which is 3.2% for nitrogen, aluminum, small amount traces, calcium, it's up to 1.5%. Let's dive into like the aluminums and take a look. Here we see the models for the aluminum elements. If we highlight one of them, we'll see that it has an atomic weight of 13. That means there's 13 electrons orbiting each aluminum. If you wanted to work with just one aluminum atom, you can drill down into it. Bring it into view. And then you can add it to the palette by hitting Add Object. You can hit the back button to move back in your models. Let's build an H2O molecule. So we'll go down to hydrogen by picking it from the properties list. We need one hydrogen and two oxygens. We've added that to the palette. Now let's go get our oxygen model. Since there's two models here, we could just add this group. It'll be easier to work with. They overlap because their base coordinates are at 0. So let's move the hydrogen off to the left. There. Now we have an H2O molecule. Let's create a little animation. We can do that by moving the camera into the distance and then bring it back into view. So say we're at 0, 0, and for 10 seconds, we're going to jump 200 away from it. And then from 11 to 20, we'll move back towards it. So it starts at 20, goes to 200, because here's its base position, and then it goes from 200 back to 0. Let's submit this, hit the start button, and there it goes. Here it comes back. So using the BioMight animation engine, you can have your students or attendees of your audience dive into the BioMight tool and put their molecules together that they wish to have, and then set them into motion and create an animation. Thank you. That's our introduction to the elements that comprise the human body, and enjoy. Thank you for attending.